Magic Tree House, Book Number 55, Night of the Ninth Dragon, by Mary Pope Osborne. Chapter 8, Moon's Moor. The oxen bellowed. Oki barked wildly. "Jack! Annie!" Guinevere cried as she climbed out the back of the cart. Oki was barking, but King Arthur slept on. "Are you all right?" "Yes, Your Majesty," Annie said, standing up with Jack. "The rope snapped in two," said Jack. "I see," said the Queen. The wooden pole that had been lashed to the oxen yoke had fallen to the ground. The yoke was frayed and broken. The oxen were no longer connected to the cart. "Can we fix it?" Anne asked hopefully. "No, I fear not," the Queen said, holding the pieces of the rope. He took a deep breath. "Nothing can be fixed now. Even if we get to Moon's Moor and find the gold dragon statue, we will never get back to Camelot's garden by dawn." "Oh," said Annie. No one said anything for a moment. Finally, Jack broke the silence. "We never give up," he said. "We have to do something." "Like what?" said Annie. We have to walk," said Jack. "The king cannot walk, Jack," said the Queen. "He is too weak." "Then we'll pull him in the cart," said Jack. "The pole is still attached. Annie and I can pick it up and pull the cart to Moon's Moor." "Sure," said Annie. "It's not that far. We're almost there. We can do it." Guinevere took a deep breath. "Yes," she said. "Thank you, children. I will pull too." "Shall we take the yoke off the oxen first?" Annie asked. "Maybe they'll return home on their own." "Yes, of course," said the Queen. With Guinevere's help, Jack and Annie lifted the heavy yoke from the necks of the two oxen and set it on the ground. "Go home. You're free," Jack said. Neither ox moved. "Go back to Camelot," said Annie. "That's what we need you to do now. Don't worry about us." The heavy animals snorted. Then they both began numbering Jack across the moor. "Good job, tigers! Thanks!" Annie called after them. "Come on, let's get going," said Jack. He took up his staff and placed it in the back of the cart. He saw that the king was still sleeping in the hay under his cloak. Oki was lying on the king's chest. "Good dog. Stay with him," Jack whispered. Jack hurried to Annie and Guinevere. "Ready?" he said. "Ready," they both answered. Jack and Annie sat at one end of the pole, and Guinevere sat at the other. "Okay, team," said Jack. "Grab and lift." All of them wrapped their arms around the wooden pole. "Heave," said Annie, puffing and panting. They lifted the pole off the ground. "Onward," said Jack, gripping the pole. They struggled together, tried to move the cart forward, but it didn't budge. "Wait, I'll push," said Jack. He went to the back of the cart and pushed. He pushed so hard that his feet slipped and fell to his knees, but scrambled up and tried again. As Jack pushed, Annie and Guinevere pulled from the front. The cart rocked forward and slipped back. Jack pushed as hard as he could. Finally, the wheels creaked and moaned, and the cart began rolling over the ground. "Yay! Keep going!" called Annie. "Keep going!" echoed in Jack's mind as he pushed the cart across the moor. Even the squeak of the wheels seemed to say, "Keep going, keep going." Jack kept pushing while Annie and Guinevere kept pulling, until at last the cart rolled to a stop at the foot of the mountains. "We're here," said Jack, panting. He ran to the front of the cart and helped Annie and Guinevere lower the pole to the ground. When they all looked up at Moon's Moor looming overhead, a stream of moonlit water splashed over the ridges of the mountainside. The shivering white waterfalls bailed into a pool and coursed down a narrow stream bed. Except for the soft rushing sound of the water, the night was still. "Are we in Avalon?" a deep voice rasped. King Arthur sitting up in the hay. The Queen hurried to him. "We're very close," she said. "Help! Help me down," he said. As Guinevere helped King Arthur from the back of the cart, Annie put Oki on the ground. Now she turned to Jack. "We have to solve Gaffer's riddle now," she said. pulled his notebook out of his backpack and turned to the riddle. That's not enough light, he said. Don't worry, we can remember, said Annie. Moon so bright, moon is more night. Then curtain of what? Hide from sight, said Jack. Yes, magic for a flat, said Annie. Got it, said Jack. He repeated the whole riddle. Moon so bright, moon is more night. Curtain of what? Hides from sight. Magic for a flat. Before it downslide, or lose the fight. The moon is bright. We're at moon is more, said Annie. So where's the curtain? To look around the barren landscape. That's a big question, said Annie. Hey, look at the waterfall, said Annie. Doesn't it kind of look like a curtain? Jack stared at the sparkling torrent flowing over the side of the mountain. It did look like a curtain, he said. Yes, a curtain for what? Jack said. Hides from sight, said Annie. The water was hiding something. Magic for a flat, said Annie. The golden dragon statue, said Annie. Behind the waterfalls, Jack. That's the hidden place, said Annie. Yes, said Jack. He turned to the king and queen. The gold dragon somewhere behind the waterfall, he said. We're going to check it out. You can stay here, Annie said to the queen. I mean, your majesty stay here. Guinevere smiled. Pray, be careful, she said. We will, said Annie. And she and Jack started towards the waterfall. Oki ran along beside them. No, go back, Jack commanded. Oki barked at him. Let's just put him in your bag, said Annie. She picked up the puppy and lowered him into Jack's backpack. There you go. Come on, said Jack, and they headed towards the shimmering curtain of light. Wait, I need to wash off the yellow marks, said Annie. She ran to the stream bed and splashed water on her face. When she finished, she hurried back to Jack. All set, she said. Jack and Annie climbed up to the rocky ledge and gazed at the cascade. Oki sneezed in Jack's backpack. Hang in there, buddy, said Jack. Okay, see that rock fountain joking up? See how the water droops over it and splashes the rocks below? It looks like there's an opening of some kind of behind the waterfall, doesn't it? Yes, said Annie. Let's go.